भक्ति भक्त भगवंत गुरु चतुष्नाम बपुए तिनके पद वंदन किए में तत् विघ्न जन्म दिया तूने साई को हम पे किया उपकार जन्म दिया तूने साई को हम पे किया उपकार ईश्वर अम्मा तेरा साई युग युग का अवतार युग युग का अवतार जन्म दिया तूने साई को हम पे किया उपकार
श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिर्सीदसादनम् तनो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती दीनामवित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम् ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः गौरी गणेश गौरी गणेश पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश शरणं गणेश शरणं गणेश शरणं गणेश शरणं गणेश शिवनंदन गणपति गणेश शिवनंदन गणपति गणेश गौरी गणेश उमा गणेश पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश शरणं गणेश शरणं गणेश शिवनन्दन गणपति गणेश शिवनन्दन गणपति गणेश गौरी गणेश गणेश पार्वती नन्दन श्री गणेश.
Om Shri Sai Ram. With love and humility, I offer my salutations at the lotus feet of our dear Lord, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Respected elders, sisters and brothers, and students, a very loving Sai Ram to all of you. It is indeed an honor and privilege to welcome you on behalf of the Sri Sathya Sai Baba Center of Mississauga Central to today's presentation. My name is Tiralaji and I am one of the education coordinators. Can I please ask everyone to mute yourself? This will help keep the background noise to a minimum. We are extremely grateful for the opportunity to participate in a virtual presentation on this special day, which is Easwaramma Day. Every year, we celebrate May 6th in honor of Mother Easwaramma, the chosen mother of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. The significance of the day is celebrated as Children's Day, a day when our SSE students are to be reminded of the love of a mother. In order for students to truly understand the values, they need opportunities to explore the concepts of right and wrong, to build on experiences that contribute to their growth and development as human beings, to develop respect and love for parents, society, and their environment. Today, our children will participate through prayers, stories, songs, and bhajans to illustrate the legend of Mother Easwaramma. They will fill you in with her life stories, the simplicity and how Swami fulfilled her 3 simple wishes. Our first presentation will be done by our youngest SSE students. So I'm going to turn it over now to Sister Vero to introduce the children. Before that, please remember to mute yourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Tiro. Sai Ram, I am Sister Vero. Sister Jenny and I are the gurus of the Pre-SSE children. Art, Anika, and Adya, better known as the A-Team, will be offering a song, Swami, Take My Hand. Sit back and enjoy. Sai Ram.
Swami, take my hand. Jesus, take my hand. Lord, take my hand. Take my hand and lead the way. Swami, take my hand. Jesus, take my hand. Dear Lord, take my hand. Take my hand and lead the way. Swami, take my hand. Jesus, take my hand. Dear Lord, take my hand. Take my hand and lead the way. Swami, take my hand. Jesus, take my hand. Dear Lord, take my hand. Take my hand and lead the way. I'll never forget you. Always be
The performance by Pre-SSE Group was awesome. Sai Ram, Shri Sathya Sai Baba has always spoken the importance of Mother Nature and preserving the Mother Earth. This is a lesson Sister Avni, my co-guru, and I have tried to impart to our Group 1 students. Swami says nature is the manifestation of God. He says when you see a mountain, flowers, waterfall, river, forest, you feel happy. All these proclaim the presence of divine. The 5 elements, ether, water, air, fire, and earth, are the vesture of God and as well as man. Use them moderately, with wisdom, with fear, and with humility. This balance with nature can be only obtained and maintained by practicing the 5 human values of Swami and sealing on desires. With that, let's see our Group 1 performance, a song and presentation on Mother Earth.
The earth is my mother, the earth is my mother. She's good to me, she's good to me. She gives me everything that I ever need. She gives me everything that I ever need. Food on the table, food on the table. The clothes I wear, the clothes I wear. The sun and the water and the cool fresh air. The sun and the water and the cool fresh air. The earth is my mother and my best friend too. The great provider for me and you. The earth is my mother and my best friend too. The great provider for me and you. Her ways are gentle, her ways are gentle. Her life is strong, her life is strong. Living in a tune like a beautiful song. Living in a tune like a beautiful song. There's only one thing, there's only one thing she asks of me. I treat her as kindly as she treats me. I treat her as kindly as she treats me. The earth is my mother and my best friend too. The great provider for me and you. The earth is my mother and my best friend too. A great provider for me and you. I protect Mother Earth by putting recyclable stuff into the recycling bin. I help Mother Earth by using reusable lunchboxes instead of plastic. I take care of Mother Earth by taking short showers instead of long baths. I take care of Mother Earth by using a reusable water bottle. I take care of Mother Earth by using the back side of the paper. I save Mother Earth by walking to school every day. I take care of Mother Earth by not wasting food that I haven't served. We take care of Mother Earth by using reusable shopping bags. I take care of Mother Earth by turning off the lights when I leave a room. I take care of my Mother Earth by using washable clothes instead of paper towels. I take care of Mother Earth by picking up litter from the ground. care of Mother Earth by composting food waste.
I take care of Mother Earth by turning off the water while I'm brushing my teeth.
I take care of Mother Earth by using recycled old things for our school project.
Om Shri Sai Ram. That was a wonderful presentation by Group 1 children. I'm sure that you all agreed to see our children learning to take care of the environment right from a very young age. On behalf of Sister Sunita, Sister Nandini, and myself, Gurus would like to introduce Group 2 children. They have put together a small presentation on Noble Mothers Key to Great Nation. Enjoy the presentation.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Matrurupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. On the occasion of Easwaramma Day, we, Group 2 SSE students, present to you Noble Mothers are the key to a great nation.
Sathya Sai Baba says, as is the seed, so is the plant. Only when there are good mothers, there will be good children, will the nation be free from its troubles. Otherwise, the nation will break into pieces. What the nation needs today is not only material prosperity and high education, but men and women of great character. Noble mothers are key to a great nation.
There are many mothers in the world who have their thoughts and holy practices that have brought their children into a path of goodnesses. And magnificent.
Every mother is magnificent in her own way. I can think of Aramba, mother of Adi Shankaracharya. She was a woman of noble character. She spent her time in contemplation of God and undertook noble deeds.
Adi Shankaracharya is credited for establishing the main currents of thoughts in Hinduism. We can definitely say Adi Shankaracharya inherited his magnificent qualities from his mother.
Oh, outstanding! I can think of Mother Teresa as an outstanding woman. She was a missionary. She is known for extensive work for the poor through her charity organization. She personally cared for thousands of sick and dying people of Kolkata.
She was awarded Nobel Peace Prize for her selfless service and for making others' lives better. They worked tirelessly to provide great education and quality life to their children. Every mother is outstanding in their own way.
Teacher. Every mother is the first teacher for her child. Putli Bai, the mother of Mahatma Gandhi, is one such great example. Being a pious lady herself, she inculcated truthfulness and great morals in Gandhi. Following his mother's footsteps, Gandhi took a vow to never indulge in falsehood and always follow righteousness.
Due to these qualities, Gandhiji became the primary leader of India's independence movement and was called the nation's father. It is imperative that the mother gives training in moral values to her children right from their childhood.
H. Honorable.
H. Honorable. Honorable reminds me of Nancy Hanks Lincoln, the mother of famous Abraham Lincoln. She had instilled the virtue of honesty and compassion in her son and sowed the seeds of his intellectual curiosity. She imposed the importance
of learning and reading on her son. Abraham Lincoln is the 16th President of the United States of America. He's famous for leading the country during the American Civil War. He fought for the freedom of all slaves throughout the nation. E. Extraordinary. E. Extraordinary. Extraordinary reminds me of Mother Easwaramma.
Mother Easwaramma, the chosen mother of Sathya Sai Baba?
Yes, Mother Easwaramma was an embodiment of humanity, honesty, love, and loyalty. Swami says that today people desire for family, children, wealth, etc. But Mother Easwaramma wasn't like that. She wanted everyone to be happy.
Do you know what she wished for? Let me tell you. There was a lot of scarcity of water in the village Puttaparthi, where Sathya Sai Baba lived.
Also, children of the village Puttaparthi used to carry heavy bags with books to the nearby village to study.
So did you mean that there was no water and schools in the village Puttaparthi?
Not even that. When people were sick, they used to travel to nearby villages for hospitals, as there was no hospitals in the village.
Easwaramma could not see the pain the village people were going through, and asked Sathya Sai Baba for 3 wishes. 1. To construct hospitals. 2. To provide water to the village. 3. To provide schools.
As Mother Easwaramma wished for, our Bhagawan Sathya Sai Baba fulfilled his mother wishes.
Today in Puttaparthi stands a world-famous super specialty hospital where patients are treated free of cost. In Puttaparthi stand schools and universities of high standard.
Also, there is no scarcity of water anymore in Puttaparthi.
Our role model.
Group 2 SSE children have come to a conclusion. The greatness of our mothers. They are indeed a role model.
Yes, because of our parents, we're able to attend SSE classes, which help us build a strong character and also help us find our true selves. Some of us could show our talents. That's because of our parents, who worked very hard to take us to various classes, such as piano, drawing, music, dance, etc.
On behalf of our group, I would like to thank each and every mother for being magnificent, outstanding, for teaching and training us in every step of our lives, to be honorable and to be our role model. We thank all the mothers from the bottom of our hearts for doing everything that they do for us.
We Group 2 SSE students, on the auspicious occasion of Easwaramma Day, will strive to work hard and prove to be noble citizens for tomorrow, like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Abraham Lincoln, and our beloved Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Jai Sai Ram.
Mother's Day poem. There are many moms in the world, but none like you, because you are special, and that is true. I know we had our ups and downs, but that will never change. My love for you will always stay the same. I love you, Mom. Thank you for everything you do in the world for me. You're the best mom ever.
Shri Sai Ram, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the Group 2 students and their gurus for putting up a wonderful presentation. It was indeed very, very emotional. Now myself, along with my co-guru, Sai Lakshmi, will introduce the presentation by the Group 3 boys. The Group 3 boys will be talking about the various life aspects of Mother Easwaramma, most importantly, emphasizing on what they have learned from it in conjunction with the 5 human values. The Group 3 boys have gone over and beyond by adding a personal touch to the presentation by their artistic sketches. We hope you like our humble effort, so keep watching. Thank you, and Sai Ram.
Shri Sai Ram. The Group Pre-SSE boys will be presenting various aspects of Easwaramma's life and how it influenced them. Who is Easwaramma? One day, Kondamaraju, Baba's grandfather, told Beddavankamaraju, Baba's father, that he should change his wife's name to Easwaramma. He told this because he felt divine vibrations originating from within her. His intention was to convey that she was the mother of Ishvara, God himself. She had no ego, she mingled with everyone without any reservation, and remained a simple village woman who shunned special recognition, undue publicity, or attention.
Sai Ram. Sometime prior to the birth of our beloved Swami, Lakshmamma, the mother-in-law, was practicing and engaging in activities of Lord Satyanarayana. He then later appeared in her dreams and told her that he was going to be born into her family. Swami said, I resolved my birth. I chose my own mother. Easwaramma has always demonstrated acts of kindness and philanthropy towards others. After learning about Easwaramma, I spare no effort to follow these sacred principles and be respectful towards others, having no enmity or hatreds towards anyone. In my life, I take what I learned from Easwaramma and apply it in school. If a person is struggling with the project, I selflessly help them and hope they understand. Sai Ram.
The 3 granted Devas of offering free education, medical care, and cleaning drinking water to those in need who were inspired by the compassion of the Divine Mother. Easwaramma's first wish. Easwaramma was not a scholar, yet her heart was filled with compassion. One day she approached Swami and said, Swami, the children in our village have to walk all the way to Buckapanam to attend school. My heart grieves to see these little children walk miles. Swami, could you please build a small school in our village? Swami replied, I don't have money. She immediately removed the gold chain from her neck, gave it to Swami and said, Swami, please sell it and build a school. Today, people desire that only their family and children should be happy. But Easwaramma was not like that. She taught me to have a broad mind, to be selfless, and to think about happiness of everyone.
Once Easwaramma came across a frail lady carrying her infant child on her shoulders, proceeding towards Bukkapatnam. Easwaramma again inquired of the lady, You appear to be frail and weak, unable to carry the child. Why should you walk such a long distance up to Bukkapatnam? The lady replied, There is no doctor in this remote village who can give some medicine to my child. He is suffering from cold and fever. I have to take him to Bukkapatnam Hospital. Her request for a village hospital became a stimulus to being free medical care for the impoverished. Her wish to have a small hospital in Puttaparthi has expanded into 2 super specialty hospitals. From this incident, I have learned how to be compassionate to all. I have discovered never failing source of strength and wisdom in myself. If we all had the same vision and idea of Mother Easwaramma, the world would be a better place. Children would be highly educated and poverty would be eradicated. I think that the world should use Mother Easwaramma's model to have a better world.
Easwaramma's third wish. During the summer months, when the Chettri runs dry, clean drinking water becomes unavailable. Concerned about the villagers' plight, Easwaramma requested Baba that wells be dug to alleviate this misery. As she requested, a bore well was dug on the campus of Prasanthi Nilayam that provided water all year round. Her third wish later developed into Mammoth Sathya Sai water project, which is providing water to millions not only in Puttaparthi but also in other states of India. I'm amazed at how small wishes of the mother paved the ways for gigantic humanitarian projects all over the world. I've learned how I can be supportive and kind and filled with innate empathy for one and all. From this, I have learned that doing good deeds for other people, even if it is as simple as getting drinking water for other people, it will make many people happy, which then can make you be happy a lot as well. I also learned to be compassionate for others and especially for your mother. One last thing I learned is to have pure, selfless and unconditional love for one another, just like Easwaramma, is to make the world a better place. Everything I have learned from this will be used in my daily life to help make the world a better place for everyone.
The date May 6th is known as Easwaramma Day. On that date in 1972, Easwaramma had left the physical plane and instantly united with our Lord. It was around 6 a.m. Easwaramma had drank her coffee, taken her shower, and took a seat on her inner veranda. All of a sudden, she proceeded to the bathroom and cried out, "Swami." Swami replied, "Coming." At this time, she took her last breath. What greater sign of goodness is needed? She had no need to be served or nursed. Swami will only come to the memory at that time only for a few. The day Mother Easwaramma had passed away, everyone was devastated, except one person, Sri Sathya Sai Baba. He said, "As a mother, it is natural to have attachments, but that should not interfere with a child's opportunity to serve the world." I learned from her that a mother should let go of her personal expectations, and a true mother should wish well for all the children, as Mother Easwaramma did. The passing of Mother Easwaramma had taught me to not be negative about anything. Even though we are facing challenges and troubles, we should stay positive to ourselves and spread that positivity as well. We shouldn't let our negativity around us bring us down. I hope you like our humble attempt. Thank you. Om Shri Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My humble pranams to our beloved Bhagwan and each one present here. That was indeed a splendid performance by the Group 3 boys. Let us give them a big round of applause for all their efforts, along with their gurus. I am Sister Nitya, one of the Group 3 gurus. On behalf of my co-guru, Sister Diane, and myself, a very warm welcome to the Sai in each one of you. The next presentation is by the Group 3 girls on the different aspects of our Divine Mother and our own mothers. I'd like to take this opportunity to specially thank our Group 4 student for taking the initiative to organize this presentation on her own, as well as the YAs, that's our young adults, for compiling the entire audio-video presentation. We would also like to wish all mothers a very happy Mother's Day. Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. The Group 3 and 4 girls are going to start off their presentation on the life story about Mother Easwaramma.
Easwaramma, as we all know, was Swami's beloved mother. But do we know who she was in her childhood? Let's take a look at who she was in her earlier days. Easwaramma was a poor, middle-aged, pious, tender-hearted rural housewife who mothered 7 children before our dear Lord Sathya Sai Baba was born to her. Like Lord Krishna, Swami was the 8th child of Mother Easwaramma, and the turbulent times she went through before he took birth were similar to what Krishna's mother Devaki went through. None of Devaki's precious 7 children could escape from the awful designs of the demon Kamsa. Easwaramma too suffered at the hand of cruel fate. She had 4 miscarriages in a row before Bhagwan was descended as her son. Easwaramma installed Lord Narayana in her heart and was always engrossed in spiritual pursuits. Before very much being involved in spiritual activities, she often experienced the presence of God and goddesses around her and glimpsed the unique atmosphere of unseen beings. Sathya Sai would frequently use Easwaramma as an exemplar of righteousness and having no enmity or hatred towards anyone.
I agree, Aarthi. Mother Easwaramma was both beautiful on the inside and the out. She also loved Swami very much. Whenever Swami was away from home, she would always inquire about his well-being from visitors who came from around that place. When Swami traveled to Africa in 1968, she was very anxious. She sought out a senior devotee and conveyed her worst fears to him. The devotee said, "Mother, it is true that there are many dangers in Africa, but how can they affect Swami? He is God, is he not?" Hearing this, Mother Easwaramma became very furious and shouted back, "You fool! I know Swami is God, and you know he is God. But do those wild animals in Africa know he is God?" Though she had realized her son's divinity, motherly anxiety often overwhelmed her. Sri Jaya Lakshmi Gopinath, who was fortunate to know Easwaramma very well, observed that Easwaramma had a brilliance on her face that could match no one. As a mother, her love for all was pure, selfless, and unconditional. Swami, in his explanation of Dharma, has revealed that women represent the embodiment of God. Easwaramma has a natural aptitude for spiritual practices and endowers with courage and modesty.
Wow, Jia, Easwaramma was such a loving mother to Swami and to the whole of humanity. But did you guys know that Easwaramma wasn't her actual name? Let me tell you a small story. Kundamaraju, Swami's grandfather, being a man of wisdom, was blessed with the vision of the future. One day he called his son Pedda Venkamaraju and told him to change his wife's name to Easwaramma. He told this because he felt the divine vibrations originating from within. His intention was to convey that she was the mother of Easwara, God himself. But Pedda Venkamaraju was not aware of the inner meaning of this name. He implicitly obeyed his father's commands and changed the name of his wife to Easwaramma. Easwaramma's name was Namagiriyamma at the time of birth. So long before Swami was born, Namagiriyamma became Easwaramma, meaning the mother of God. Not only Not only was she the mother of God, but a mother to everyone around her. She was very compassionate to all women. Easwaramma was the closest devotee of Sai.
Wow, I never knew that our actual name was Namma Giriyamma. Thanks for that interesting story, Vibha. We have heard that Mother Easwaramma had 3 wishes that she asked of Swami. These were accessible education, a small hospital in the village, and clean drinking water for all. Before Easwaramma passed away, Swami fulfilled all 3 of her wishes. Easwaramma's desires were very simple. Her desire to have a small primary school for the children in Puttaparthi blossomed into the Sathya Sai University, which provides integral education for primary to doctoral level, free of cost, combining academic excellence and exemplary character. Inspired by this, institutes of Sai education, Sathya Sai schools, and Sathya Sai education on human values were built in many countries around the world. Her second wish is to have a small hospital in Puttaparthi expanded into 2 specialty hospitals in Puttaparthi and Whitefield. These temples of healing provide primary to advanced healthcare completely free of cost. Her third wish was to provide drinking water for all residents. This has developed into the Sathya Sai Water Project, which is providing water to millions in Puttaparthi and other parts of India. This has inspired Sathya Sai devotees across the world to start water projects in Africa, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, and other countries. The small wishes of the mother paved the way for gigantic humanitarian projects. Thus, the small wishes of Mother paved the way for gigantic humanitarian projects all over the world.
We got to learn who our Divine Mother Easwaramma is. Now, let us see what our SSE girls have to say about their own lovely mothers. Our first question will be, how does your mother make you laugh?
My mom makes me laugh by playing with me, like when we tickle each other constantly.
My mother makes me laugh every day by teasing me and telling me lots of jokes.
My mom makes the weirdest faces which can make anyone's laugh come bubbling out.
My mother makes me laugh when we play games together, whether it's a board game, a card game, or a video game.
My mom makes me laugh when I talk about something way too long, or when I'm jumping all around the place.
Our second question is, when do you feel the most closest to your mom?
I feel most comfortable with my mom when we spend time with each other. For example, shopping and going out to eat.
I feel comfortable with my mom when she helps me go to sleep.
I feel comfortable with my mom when we're either doing homework together or when we're cooking.
I feel closest with my mom when she's helping me with my Spirit of Math homework or we're reading a book together.
I feel the closest to my mom when we both are going outside together or when I'm helping her with some activities.
And finally, around the world, there are many beautiful mothers out there. What is something you would like to say to them?
I would like to say thank you for all your efforts you've made for your children and that we are extremely grateful.
To all the mothers out there, I just want to say that you love and care for us a lot, and I hope you will continue to do that in the future.
The one thing I want to say to the beautiful mothers out there is that because of your love, your kids will love you tenfold, and please continue to do so because we will never forget your love.
I want to say thank you to all the amazing mothers out there. You always loved us no matter what. Whenever we did something wrong, you guided us the right way. Whenever we were sad, you comforted us and made us happy. So thank you.
I would like to thank all the mothers out there for the life you give to your kids. Your love, your care, your cooking, and you are the best things any child can ever ask for. Every mother is like the heartbeat of the house. You are the purest love we can ever experience. Thank you to all the mothers out there for doing what you do.
Thank you, girls, for talking about the love you have for your mothers and to all the mothers around you. And I'm sure they love hearing what we think of them. And finally, on behalf of all of us, I would like to pay our gratitude to you. Now we have a small bhajan dedicated to our beloved Easwaramma and to all the mothers.
Mother, oh Mother Sai, you mean the whole world to me, Sai. Mother, oh Mother Sai, you are the light of my life, Sai. Ma, Sai, Ma, Sai, Ma. In times of troubles and despair, I call your name, you're always there. How can I thank you, oh dear Saima, for all your patience and love, Saima. Ma, Saima, Ma, Saima, Ma, Saima, Ma, Saima. Mother, oh Mother Saima, you mean the whole world to me, Saima.
That was an amazing presentation by the Group 3 girls. Sairam, my name is Vindevi, one of the young adult coordinators at the center. Our next presentation will be a musical offering done by the center's young adults in honor of Easwaramma Day. Please sit back, enjoy, and happy Mother's Day to all mothers.
परदेश्वर श्री साई प्रभु, परदेश्वर श्री साई प्रभु, ईश्वरावनंदन साई प्रभु, ईश्वरावनंदन साई प्रभु, परदेश्वर श्री साई प्रभु,
परदेश्वर श्री साई प्रभु,
ईश्वर अल्लाह श्री साई राम नाम, ईश्वर अल्लाह श्री साई राम नाम,
बुद्ध ज़ोराष्ट्र साई कृष्ण नाम, बुद्ध ज़ोराष्ट्र साई कृष्ण नाम,
माधव मोहन साई नारायण, माधव मोहन साई नारायण,
प्रेमावतारा प्रभु साई राम,
प्रेमावतारा प्रभु साई राम, परदेश्वर श्री साई प्रभु, ईश्वरावनंदन साई प्रभु, परदेश्वर श्री साई प्रभु, ईश्वर अल्लाह श्री साई राम नाम,
बुद्ध ज़ोराष्ट्र साई कृष्ण नाम,
माधव मोहन साई नारायण,
प्रेमावतारा प्रभु साई राम,
प्रेमावतारा प्रभु साई राम, Shri Sai Prabhu.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My most humble and loving pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagavan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Respected elders, parents, brothers, sisters, and dearest children, Om Shri Sai Ram. That was an awesome presentation by our SSE children and young adults. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm sure you will all agree that they have put a lot of effort in their respective presentation. My name is Sunita Modkur and I am one of the education coordinators, and it is my privilege and honor to provide vote of thanks to all those who worked hard to make this an outstanding presentation. Let us all be proud today and remind ourselves that even though there's a pandemic, we are fortunate that we all could come together as one big family to celebrate Easwaramma Day and offered this wonderful presentation to Swami. I'm sure you all agree that more than ever before, we have seen the triple partnership of parents, children, and gurus working together as one team. We thank all the parents from the bottom of our hearts for their efforts and support during this challenging time and making this program a success. I would like to express our thanks to our IT team. Without their dedication and support, our program would have not been so successful. Now, I would sincerely thank all our gurus from the bottom of my heart who not only show up every Saturday morning to SSE class, but also took a great effort in preparation for their students' learning. Thank you feels very small for your time and energy you have put in as a guru. Last but not the least, thank you, Swami, for giving us an opportunity to serve you and to be a part of your legacy. On behalf of all the gurus, we wish all mothers a very happy Mother's Day. Be safe and stay blessed. And now, we are going to chant Mahamrityunjay mantra. And before we chant, let us all keep in our minds and pray to Swami for those who are ailing to heal, and for those who lost their loved ones to give them strength, and to keep all of us safe and healthy. Oh. त्र्यम्बकै यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुगमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकै यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुगमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकै यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुगमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. please stay for Aarthi.
जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।
Sai Ram. Thank you for watching. That concludes our program. Om Shri Sai Ram. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Sai Ram.
ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। 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 ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्।